Yo, what's up everybody? My name is and today we are back on Attack on Titan Revolution. So update 2.5 has finally dropped, introducing the new THUNDERSPEARS into the game. And if I had to be honest with you guys, these THUNDERSPEARS are really cool and very fun to play with. And in this video, I'll be giving you guys a guide on how to get these THUNDERSPEARS, how to use them, and also a quick showcase of all the skills you can possibly use with these THUNDERSPEARs. There's also a lot of information, so enough of the yap, let's get straight into the video. So before you guys can actually get THUNDERSPEARs, you do need to be at least Prestige 1, so if you are not already Prestige 1, make sure to get that. Once you guys are Prestige 1, you guys want to go to quests, select THUNDERSPEARs, and here are the quests you guys need to do in order to get THUNDERSPEARs. The first quest requires you to enter a Outskirts Aberrant Scourge mission, and you will have to build 3 different towers. These towers are marked by green circles, and pretty much all you have to do is stay within those green circles, and the tower should automatically build by itself. The first green spot is going to be literally right in front of you when you join in, so pretty much just go into that circle and stay there. There's a good chance that Titans will be coming after you while you're in this green circle, and you may have to kill them, but if you do need to leave the circle to kill them, it is okay because the tower does not lose progress while you're outside the circle. It does stop, but if you do re-enter the circle, it will start building again. Once the first tower has finished building, you will need to go to another green spot to build another tower, and I found my second circle towards like the middle of the map, so search around there to find your second circle. Once the second tower has finished building, go find the last circle to build the last tower. I found my third circle to be towards like the back of the map, so look around there if you are looking for your third circle. Once the third tower has finished building, a new objective will appear where you have to escort a carriage to a certain destination. Titans will constantly be swarming this carriage, so make sure to kill them or else the carriage will start to lose HP. I'm not really too sure what happens if you actually fail this part of the quest. I'm assuming you probably have to do the entire thing over again, so make sure to not actually fail this part of the quest. Once the carriage has reached its destination, you have successfully completed the quest. And now you can claim 2 out of the 5 THUNDERSPEAR quests. The next quest will require you to go into a Utgard Aberrant Scourge mission, and you have to collect 3 Ice Burst Stones. To get Ice Burst Stones, you do need to kill Ice Burst Titans, which looks something like this. And to kill these Titans, you do need to hit their nape 3 times pretty quickly, and once you hit their napes 3 times, their nape should become vulnerable and should be able to kill them with a simple shot to the nape. Each Ice Burst Titan should drop at least 1 stone. To find Ice Burst Titans easier, I would highly recommend having the Nightmare modifier on. I'm assuming after you kill like 3 Ice Burst Titans, you should be able to complete this quest. Once you have 3 Ice Burst Stones, you can finally claim this quest. This last quest will require you to go into a Giant Forest Aberrant Scourge mission, and you will need to find 3 missing supply crates. I found the first supply crate to be at the back of the map around this tree, so check this area if you want to find the first crate. I don't think you can actually carry multiple crates at a time, so make sure to go back to spawn point after you get each crate. I found my second crate to be around the center of the map around this tree right here, so look around in this area if you're trying to find your second crate. I found my third crate to be towards like the right side of spawn in the direction of the right resupply camp, so look around there, around like that tree that I just picked up. So once you have all of these supply crates, you will get a new objective where you have to defend these supply crates from Titans. I found this objective to be not really too difficult, honestly pretty easy if you're like a good ODM player, and definitely easy if you're a shifter. Once you have defeated all the Titans, you have successfully completed this quest. Also make sure to kill all the Titans on the map if you haven't done so already. And now you can claim all your THUNDERSPEAR quests, and you can finally obtain THUNDERSPEARs. To equip your THUNDERSPEARs, go to the equipment tab, and there should be a box where you can actually equip THUNDERSPEARs. And now there's a whole new section where you have to use gold to rank up your THUNDERSPEARs. This process honestly takes a good amount of your gold. I think it actually took around 6 million gold from me, so it's honestly pretty costly, but low-key really worth it. And also all your ODM stats actually convert into THUNDERSPEAR stats, which is honestly pretty cool. So this pretty much means that ODM damage also means THUNDERSPEAR damage, so on perks like Kengo where it's known to have like ODM damage boost, it also gives a THUNDERSPEAR boost, which is really cool. Same thing goes with artifacts where ODM speed also means THUNDERSPEAR speed. Alright, so this is your new THUNDERSPEAR skill tree right here. It's honestly pretty similar to the original ODM skill tree, but instead of actually having the ODM skills, you now have the new THUNDERSPEAR skills. For example, Revolving Peace, Dual Shot, Hellfire Barrage, and Combustive Counter. So honestly, these THUNDERSPEAR skills are honestly pretty cool. I'm actually very excited to check them out, which we will be checking them out in a few minutes. But this is your skill tree right here. There are some new features like ammo, which does increase the amount of THUNDERSPEARs you can carry. There's also this new skill called Scout's Instinct, which allows you to automatically detonate your THUNDERSPEARs instead of like actually manually activating it. So this skill can be very useful, so I actually highly recommend that you get Scout's Instinct. You also now have a new upgrade called Radius, which allows you to increase your blast radius by a certain amount, as you can see here. So honestly, this skill tree is very solid, and if you want to actually have the best THUNDERSPEAR build possible, you definitely want to try to get as many skill points as possible, as you guys can see here. Also, when you switch to THUNDERSPEARs, Spears from ODM gear, you do keep the original skill tree layout of your ODM gear, so do keep that in mind because it can actually save you some gems. When it comes to new perks in the game, there are actually 4 new Thunder Spear perks, and these perks are Maximum Firepower, Everlasting Flame, Munitions Master, and Munitions Expert. Unfortunately, I do not have these perks just yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a quick rundown based off what the update log says. So the first perk we have is Maximum Firepower, which is a body mythical perk that increases spirit speed starting at 20% and maxing out at 40%, increases spirit count starting at 2 and maxing out at 4, and spears no longer have recoil when being fired. So honestly, a pretty solid mythical Thunder Spear perk. The next perk we have is Everlasting Flame, which is a offense mythical perk, which increases blast radius starting at 15% and maxes out at 30%, and each explosion does 10% to 30% burn damage. So honestly, a pretty solid mythical perk again. And the next perk we have is Munitions Master, which is a support legendary perk, which increases spirit count starting at 2 and maxing out at 4. And the last perk we have is Munitions Expert, which is a support epic perk, which increases spirit count starting at 1 and maxing out at 2. If you are rocking Thunder Spear perk, I would highly recommend trying to get at least most of these perks, especially Maximum Firepower, Everlasting Flame, and probably Munitions Master. There are also 4 new Thunder Spear memories, which are After Images, Steel Frame, Marksman, and Surge Shot. So starting off with After Images, which is a 4-star offensive memory. This memory says Spirit Explosions create a small explosion in their wake, doing 30% more damage, which is honestly pretty good, I would say. The next memory we have is Steel Frame, which is a 3-star defensive memory, and this memory says all explosions deal 25% less self damage and grant immunity to any explosions for 5 seconds. So the next memory we have is Marksman, which is a 3-star offensive memory, and this memory says increase damage by 0.4% for each 5 meters traveled per spear, maxes out at 465 meters. So again, it pretty much does more damage to your Thunder Spears. And the last memory we have is Surge Shot, which is a 1-star offensive memory, and it says holding your spears M1 for longer increases the blast radius. So honestly, I would say it's pretty okay. So now that we got all that new background information out of the way, let me go ahead and actually tell you guys how to use these Thunder Spears and give you guys like a quick showcase of the skills. Alright, so we're now on a mission, and this is what the Thunder Spears look like in game. They're also pretty cool. I also have the Icarus skin on for Thunder Spears, which you can get from the battle pass, and it also looks pretty cool. It adds like a nice white finish to it. So before I get to the actual showcase, I do want to quickly mention some things about Thunder Spears that I actually forgot to mention earlier. Once you lock Scout's Instinct within the Thunder Spears skill tree, you now actually have the option within settings to choose whether or not you want to automatically or manually detonate your Thunder Spears. For the sake of this video, I will be manually detonating my Thunder Spears so that I can give you guys a better demonstration of how these Thunder Spears work. Alright, so now that I got all that extra information out the way, let me go ahead and show you guys how these Thunder Spears actually work. So right off the bat, you still use Q and E for your hooks, so honestly it's not really too different. Movement wise, it's honestly still pretty the same. It's just that the animation is just kind of different. Like my arms are kind of forward when I use my hooks. That's pretty much it. So to fire an actual Thunder Spear, you do want to aim with like your cursor right here, and you want to press left click to fire. So I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate it on this Titan right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and aim it and press left click. And as you guys can see, there is like a green number right there, and once it hits 0, you can press left click to detonate it if you are using manual detonation. And also once you fire it, the green number also increases, so if you get further away, it actually turns less greener, like it could turn like more yellow or potentially red. So that pretty much shows how far you are from the actual Thunder Spear itself. And as you can see, once I got around like 1,000 studs away, it did automatically detonate. So for one last demonstration, I'm gonna go ahead and aim my Thunder Spear once again, aim it here, have it at 0, press left click, and boom, they pretty much detonate. So if you are using manual detonation, you do want that green number to be 0 before you press left click to manually detonate it. But if you are using automatic detonation, you don't really have to worry about that number too much, because like I said, it pretty much automatically detonates once you shoot it. So yeah. So now to the actual showcase. The first skill I'll be showcasing is the Combustive Counter, and it's basically like the Thunder Spear version of Hardy Counter. So basically, to use this skill, you want to use this skill when you're being grabbed by a Titan. So let me go ahead and try to get gripped real quick. So once you get gripped by a Titan, you pretty much want to press 1 to activate it, and it basically kills the Titan and also allows you to escape the grip. So it's pretty much, like I said, a Hardy Counter, but Thunder Spear style. So the next skill I'll be showcasing is Dual Shot, and I'm pretty sure it is the replacement for Rising Slash for ODM gear. So pretty much what Dual Shot does is it shoots 2 Thunder Spears at once, creating a much larger explosion. Boom, it's just 2 Thunder Spears, and it just creates a much larger explosion, and it also looks pretty freaking cool. Next skill I'll be showcasing is Revolving Pierce, and it basically charges a Thunder Spear, allowing you to stun Titans outside of the explosion radius. So I'm gonna go ahead and showcase that. So I'm gonna shoot a Thunder Spear, just play a quick animation, and boom. And as you can see, it does stun the Titans outside of that actual explosion radius, and also kills the Titans. The next skill is Homing Missile, and basically allows you to pretty much ride a missile and let go of it at any time. So I'm gonna go ahead and showcase that. So boom, press 4. And as you can see, I am now riding the missile, and to let go of the missile, you do want to dash backwards like so, like this, and you pretty much explode it. And there you go. The next skill is Grass Blast, and it helps you escape a Titan's grip, but it does not actually kill the Titan itself. So I just got gripped. I'm gonna use it. And there you go. So it just launches me upwards, shoots a Thunder Spirit, and it does seem like it stuns crawlers though, so that's pretty good, but it does not actually kill them. The next skill is Flashbang, and you pretty much shoot a Thunder Spirit in the air, and it aggroes all Titans within a 500-meter radius, and then it falls back down again and kills all the Titans down below. So let me go ahead and activate it. So boom, I shoot a Thunder Spirit in the air, it does like a large Flashbang, and it should fall down and kill these Titans right here. The next skill is Hellfire Barrage, and it pretty much allows you to shoot 3 Thunderspears at once, so let me go ahead and activate that. And boom. Honestly, pretty OP I would say. Allows you to kill a lot more Titans. The next skill is Meteoric Rain, and it uses 4 Thunderspears to create 4 different explosions, like this. Yeah, so that's pretty much a much better demonstration there. Now these last 2 skills I'll be showcasing, which are Thunder Barrage and Lightning Bolt, you do need to be using the Ackerman and Shiki family, so do keep that in mind. The next skill is Thunder Barrage, and you pretty much shoot a lot of Thunder Spears around you. So boom, I shoot up to 4 Thunder Spears, and just creates a large explosion like this. So the last skill is Lightning Bolt, and you pretty much shoot a Thunder Spirit that can go through 3 different objects. So let's go ahead and test that out real quick, like so. Shoot this Thunder Spear. And as you can see, it just went through all those Titans in a line, so pretty OP I would say. So that's pretty much it for the Thunder Spear showcase. Honestly, I think the strat for using Thunder Spears is probably just grouping up all the Titans together and just spamming your Thunder Spear skills. If you do not already have Thunder Spears, like I highly recommend that you guys try to get them. Like they are honestly, I would say, pretty OP and very fun to play with. Anyways guys, this would be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to press that like button and subscribe for more Attack on Titan Revolution content. I also finally created my Discord server, so if you guys want to join that, it will be in the description and the pinned comment down below. I will be doing a lot of games in there. I'll be chatting with you guys. I'll also be even grinding with you guys with this new update, so make sure to join the Discord because I've been literally working on this for a while now, so yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.